Go over to color books, and then I want Pantone solid coated. It's going to bring this out here, and the number I set for my first one was 309C. That's going to be this one right here. I'm just going to drag that and drop it right in there. Let's pick another one. Let's go with 285C. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to type in 285 space and then C. And it gave me three different choices. I have the numbers 285 and the letter C in it, but I want this middle blue one here. I'm going to take this, drag it, drop it right there. Let's find a third color. Let's do a warmer color. I like this. Oops. Not the bright red. You know what? Let's do bright red C. Bright red C, and it's going to be this one here. Drag and drop that right there. Now I don't need this anymore. I can go ahead and minimize it, and I can either X out of it or I can click and drag this over. There we go. I can drag it right there if I want to get it later, and I'm going to hit save real quick because I want to make sure I keep these. And I'm going to need my symbols palette. I just tore both of those out just so I have them out and easy to get to. Okay, so I've got my three colors I've saved. Now I'm going to start adding in color. So let's go here into this first one. And you'll notice if I try to add color to these, it will not work on the symbols because they're still linked to the symbols library. So I'm going to need to break the link to the symbol, to the symbols library. So let's select one of these. I'm going to go here to the menu option. I'm going to break link to symbol. So now this symbol here, the link has been broken. I'm going to use my direct select tool. I'm going to click on the white background in this case. I'm going to show you two ways to color this. I'm going to use my eyedropper tool while I've got it selected. Click here and you'll notice that my color changes. Now I can leave my symbol all dark like this, or I can add some white into it. It just depends on what it is I'm doing. So I'm add in some white there, and you can see how the white bleeds into this other white here. So let's do another one. Let's do this one here. I'm going to break link to symbol. Then I'm going to grab my direct select tool, and I'm going to click on one of the black pieces here. I'm going to select two of the black pieces. Now let's go for three. The other way to color is to go to swatches, not swatch libraries, but just swatches. And the three Pantone colors I picked are going to be right here. So I can click on one of them, and you can see that the color changed there also. So what you're going to do is you're going to color in, well not color in, sorry, you're going to add color to these symbols by breaking the link to the symbols and adding color to them, like what we saw here in these examples. Oh yeah, coloring the cube. So that one I do a little bit differently. I'm going to grab the cube, I'm going to do an edit copy, I'm going to do an edit or file new, and I'm just going to say for print, change my points to inches and hit create. This is like a sketch pad, if you will, and then I'm going to do an edit paste. And I always color these things off of the artboard because we've got white on white, and it just makes it hard to see. If it's black and white on gray, we can see everything it is here that we're doing. I'm going to ungroup this. And I can take my swatch here and begin to add some color to it. I can grab some of these other pieces here. I'm holding down the shift key and just grab some parts at random. A little randomness is okay. There we go. And I'm going to change those into white. There we go. Now the reason why I brought this over here, because I'm going to go ungroup this a lot. Here I can go far to go select same fill color. It's going to grab all the fill colors that are on this page, and it's easier to do that here than it is on this where to grab all the black at once, since that's what I did on the other page there. So it's just easier to have it on its own artboard, so I can select many things at once and not have it interfere with anything else. This one I'm going to leave the background white and color the black pieces here this color. So go back. See, select same fill color. And I can go with this one. So I can take this here. I'm going to select it all. Now I need to make sure I group it back together because I've ungrouped it, and it'll just make a mess if I go there and try to move it and this happens. Just one thing comes off. So I want to grab the entire selection here. Group it all together, copy it, back here, and paste it. That was really good. It pasted right where I wanted it to. So I'm going to scoot this on over here, like so, and I can get rid of that one. And stuff like this is okay to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to add color to 3 of these compositions now. You're adding color to the same composition in 3 different ways. What I don't want to see is color added the exact same way across 3 different compositions. Do not do that. You're going to experiment and go 3 different ways across these compositions, which happen to be all the same. I'll explain that a different way in case I confuse some of you. I've got 3 identical compositions. The color applied to them is going to be different on each artboard. That about sums that up. I should see these color compositions in the Blackboard blog by Sunday night, and I'll put the due date on there. And that'll get us ready for the final part when we go ahead and finalize this project and move on to the next one. All right.